up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink. I hope so you that day okay. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. I want to firstly apologize over the video quality because it's almost dark and no light. And I want us to further elaborate on this Davido and Chioma issue getting married. Firstly, see, I know anybody shouldn't say it's none of your business. It's none of anybody's business. You understand? But let's just elaborate so that one or two person can learn one or two things from it. So I asked someone, what are the procedures? Because Davido lost his son. What are the procedure of him burying his son? Because originally, Ifeanyi, according to tradition, Ifeanyi doesn't belong to Davido. Ifeanyi belongs to the mother, according to Igbo tradition. I don't know about the Yoruba tradition, but the Igbo respect their tradition very, very well. Ifeanyi belongs to Chioma. So Davido cannot lay claim on Chioma's son, Ifeanyi. Because as a father, God forbid, if your sons die, you will want to be part, you will want to dictate on how your son should be buried, or your child, God forbid. But in this case, Davido cannot dictate because he has not paid bride price, he has not laid any claim on Ifeanyi. His only claim on Ifeanyi is that he's dating the mother. So apparently, Davido had to do the right thing first before he can lay claim on Ifeanyi and bury him according to Yoruba way and according to how their family used to do. Maybe bury Ifeanyi close to his mom's grave or close to their family grave. And it wasn't possible. And the proper thing is that if Davido had to marry Chioma's first, that is one of the possible reasons why they decided to marry now. And again, there's another story going on that they already had an arrangement before to marry, but that arrangement was said to be next year. They already had an arrangement to marry next year, but we do not know if it was the traditional marriage or the white wedding they had an arrangement about. But they already had an arrangement for next year before these old tragic things happened. And again, I gave one possible reason, I gave another possible reason. The third possible reason is that there might be some tradition that requires that Davido had to marry Chioma, because there are some evil eyes making sure, trying as much as possible to keep Davido away from Chioma. So they just have to just get this all done, you know, just to do it and allow those evil eyes to leave them alone. Or the fourth reason might just be for love, and because Davido want to give Chioma assurance that, see, Pikin or no Pikin, you are my wife. Then I want to read some few comments coming from you, my viewers. Sorry, I may not be able to post the comments here, but I'm going to be mentioning names. According to Tenny B said, I don't know if you know you heard the name, please acknowledge it. Tenny B said, I Adamslink, according to Igbo tradition, Davido cannot claim Ifeanyi's body without being married to Chioma. Without the marriage, the child will still answer Chioma's father's name. Then, I have a few comments. Then Grace Ubi said, it is better that they finally married so that distractors who had sworn not to see them marry should go and hide their face in shame. Congratulations to the two of them. Then Hega Chukuma said, let's congratulate them for their marriage anytime is perfect because they are the one that lost their child. Davido has really exposed his true love, Chioma. Has really exposed his true love for Chioma. If he has no love for her, he should have used her words as an excuse to ask her to go. But true love overcomes any obstacle. In death, their son's death still unites them, and they will continue to be together for his sake. Nobody has the right to tell them what to do. They have honored their child, and I admire their strength and courage. May the Lord be with them. Congratulations to them and congratulations to us. Okay. Then a Precious said, Precious said, I am so sorry for their loss. I love these couples. Do whatever to ease your pain and close your eyes and ears to the nonsense. They can't predict your future. It is in God's hand. Okay. Then Laura said, there is no perfect time to get married. But if it was, will give them joy. If that is what will give them joy and happiness to start a new life, kudos to them. I am happy and congratulate them. They should be left alone. A lot of comments, guys, and I really appreciate it. A lot of you are really making sense. Collie said, nice update, bro. Keep up the good work. Marriage is a blessing. If this is true, congratulations to them. Collins Bliss, and I want to particularly thank you for also always checking out my channel all the time. Then Idausa Osa Sogie Idausa, that's another really strong family who usually view our video as well, and I'm sure he most definitely going to view this. He said, this is a very good news. Not everything you bring to public. Congratulations to them if it is true. And Chioma, Davido and Chioma, congratulations. I love what they did. Nobody's feeding them. Nobody is paying their bills. Whatever they did is the right thing to console the lady, because the lady, I passed through a lot. Congratulations to Chioma. Okay. A lot of other comments as well that are becoming, and sorry I cannot start reading everything, but a lot of you are making a lot of sense, and I think okay, nobody won't see, they won't nobody any explanation. They are free to get married at any time they like. But now there's one of the person who feel like they should have gotten married. I think I should read some comments on Twitter as well. There are some people who are saying Chioma doesn't have sense. So I think I should read some comments as well on Twitter. I don't know why you guys are saying Chioma doesn't have sense. It ain't bad for me. Someone said, this Igbo get Chioma roll and no get sense. How can your bride price be paid in a delicate's house? Anyway, congrats, but just know that no bride price was paid, because paying a bride price is in the house of the groom. Paying a bride price in the house of the groom worth next to nothing. That's coming from one guy on Twitter. Then Dr. Pinkin said, Davido and Chioma are yet to make a public statement about their son's dismiss, yet the whole world have known, mourned, and moved on. Someone in their inner cycle gave this information out and even gave the tiniest details about how the child died. They further decided to get married and keep it a secret for a reason best known to them. They went as far as restricting phones and camera. Again, someone went out to sell this news. The same person is probably smiling at them and faking loyalty. These are some people who come into your life not as genuine friends, but to have a story to sell to to your enemies. This group of people have the capacity to harm you if the enemies pays the right price. If they can't hold it down for you, they ain't worth it. Okay, Dr. Picking is making a lot of sense about that. There's somebody in DAVIDO's cycle that is giving out information, and I don't know, DAVIDO has a lot of people around him. So if DAVIDO decide, there are some videos that are already going around about DAVIDO and Chioma moving on. We do not know if those videos are true or not. Well, for me, I think there's no perfect. I am a Muslim, and one of all those things as a Muslim, and I am sure that Muslim will testify to it, that there are some things that God said you shouldn't joke with. And one of all those things is that when a man or a woman, a man tells his family that he has found a wife that he wants to marry, that no one has the right to delay, they should immediately wed them because an obstacle can just come in. And also, when a person wants to convert to the will of God, they should immediately accept that person. Immediately, don't waste time. And also, if someone dies, they should immediately go and bury that person without wasting time. So, as a Muslim, see, I'm very, very vast when it comes. I'm sorry, I say vast. I'm not that vast, but I know some certain things about my religion. Well, thank you guys for watching. Support again, Adamslinkmedia. But before you go, I also want us to look at this issue about Oko Oloyo wife who recently remarries in Lagos 3 years after her husband died. This woman married another man 3 years after in Lagos, and there are people talking. They say her name is Selifat Wara, the widow of the late popular traditional healer Fatai Yusuf, popularly known as Oko Oluyo, as remarried. He married his lover, and they are already pointing fingers that the woman, be like say the woman get handles, that the woman should have stayed a little bit longer to mourn her husband. If not man, because man will stay. Well, I've seen men though. I've seen men who never even remarried again. But but don't be firewood now. If you find another love, you move on. So thank you guys for watching. Your boy Adamslinkmedia. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.